The national average home price is $664,000. These 10 cities are still under $500,000, starting with the ones just under the line and ending with the most affordable market left. Number 10. Ottawa. Ottawa's average price sits around $693,000. But that's the average. It includes the expensive neighborhoods. Condos and townhomes in Ottawa's outer communities can still be found under $500,000, especially in areas like Orléans, Kanata South, and Barhaven. The public sector provides job stability, and with Ottawa's benchmark price down about 2% year over year, there's room to negotiate. It's tight, but sub 500 is still possible here if you're flexible on property type. Number 9. Winnipeg. Winnipeg's average home price sits well below the national average. You can find detached homes here for under $400,000. Manitoba's economy is diversified. Healthcare, manufacturing, finance. Property taxes are reasonable, and the cost of living outside of housing is among the lowest in the country. The winters are brutal, but your mortgage payment won't be. Number 8. Saskatoon. Saskatoon's average home price is around $329,000. That's nearly half the national average. And it buys you a real house, not a condo, not a studio. A detached home with a yard. The University of Saskatchewan drives a steady economy. Benchmark prices are climbing, up over 6% year over year. But the starting point is so low that even with growth, it remains deeply affordable. Number 7. Quebec City. A provincial capital with European charm and home prices near $450,000. Rent for a one-bedroom averages around $1,364. The cost of living is roughly 12% below Montreal, and Quebec's senior and family tax credits make the effective cost even lower. The catch is language. If you speak French, this is one of the best value cities in Canada. Number 6. Red Deer, Alberta. Red Deer sits between Calgary and Edmonton. Home prices here are significantly below both cities. No provincial sales tax, no land transfer tax, and a 90-minute drive to either major city. Remote workers and young families are increasingly choosing Red Deer over stretching for Calgary or Edmonton. The town isn't flashy, but the math works. Number 5. Fredericton. Fredericton's benchmark home price sits around $380,000. Cost of living is 17% below the national average. It's the provincial capital. Government jobs, a university, walkable downtown. Small enough to feel like a community. Large enough to have real infrastructure. New Brunswick's prices are climbing, up 4.5% year over year. But they're climbing from such a low base that affordability remains strong. Number 4. St. John, New Brunswick. St. John's benchmark is around $341,000. Over 20% of the population is 65 or older. The city is oriented toward retirees and families. The port drives the economy. Crime rates are low. And because the city hasn't been targeted by speculative investors, prices have stayed grounded in reality. For first-time buyers looking east, St. John is one of the safest entry points in the country. Number 3. Regina. Regina's average home price is around $300,000. Property tax rates are among the lowest for a mid-sized city. Government, agriculture and energy keep the economy moving. It's not exciting, but it's one of the smartest financial decisions a first-time buyer can make in 2026. Saskatchewan's market is tight, under 3 months of supply. So don't expect homes to sit for long. Number 2, Edmonton. Edmonton might be the best value major city in Canada right now. Detached homes average around $485,000. Townhomes around $294,000. Condos under $200,000. Over 11,000 people moved here from other provinces in 1 year. Government jobs, healthcare, tech, and the University of Alberta provide a strong economic base. Edmonton isn't as polished as Calgary, but for buyers whose priority is getting into the market, the numbers here are the best in any major Canadian city. And number 1, Lloydminster. Lloydminster straddles Alberta and Saskatchewan. Population just over 20,000. One-bedroom rent averages $750. Home prices are among the lowest in Western Canada. It's rural. It's quiet. There are no malls or nightlife. But if your goal is home ownership at the absolute lowest price point in the country, Lloydminster delivers. Alberta's tax advantages apply on the Alberta side, and the cost of daily life here is a fraction of what you'd pay in any major city. Not for everyone, but for the right buyer, it's unbeatable. $500,000 used to buy a home in most of Canada. Now it barely covers a condo in Toronto or Vancouver. But outside those markets, there are still cities where home ownership is realistic on a normal income. The question is whether you're willing to move for it. What's your budget and where would you buy? Drop it in the comments.